Key horses for Gulfstream Park on Sunday, December 28th, last card of 2025 at Gulfstream Park. Don't forget to register your free user at EquinEdge.com. At EquinEdge.com, you will have access to 3 free races with that free user. You can use that free user all the time that you want before you subscribe, and you will get not only the 3 free races, access to previous results, so you are able to verify that the Scotty picks 55% winning rate. It's not a promotion. Verify that yourself with your free user. 55% winning rate, the long shot between 11 to 14%, the win percentage of probability based on stats is a probabilistic value. Obviously, let you know how equalized or polarized is a race. In this case, in the first race, you have 186 polarizing the probability of victory, and the 8 and the number 2 at the Scotty picks, with the number 1 is the long shot. So you have the pace, the initial speed of each horse. You can see that graphically in the race simulator. You have also the SOR, the competitive level of each horse. This is the competitive level for the race. Obviously, with that, you can compare how tough is the competition that horses were facing in previous races. For example, the number 9 was facing weaker competition in comparison with the number 1 and 8. This is the regular distance surface, the competitive level of these particular races, and the ESR, the pedigree of the horse in one number. And my criterion races over 7 furlongs is a mandatory metric that you need to consider. This is the early pick fight that I am recommending, $108 ticket. You can reduce it, you can modify it at your criteria. It's a very tough sequence. I believe Floribunda has a good chance to upset the first race with her tactical speed, and Junior Alvarado for Amador Sanchez aboard. Use World Trainer and Drone Roll will improve this race. She will improve on turf. Very careful. In race 2, 179. Another 9 with Johnny B will try, but that additional half furlong is going to be against him. Lazio is going to be chasing him and has a chance to run him down. And I add a horse, Bless America. He's slow, but in the past he was facing tougher competition and will close. And these 2 speed horses are very weak in the final stretch. So I put this tempting the good luck of a good payout. If you don't want to use him, obviously the ticket is going to reduce to $72, but I add him looking for a surprise. In race 3, 1, 2, 7, 8, this one is a very good maiden special weight. In race number 4, Authentic Way going to be the heavy favorite. Is coming for a strong victory, defeated in that race the number 2, Better With Vino, who finished 4, but in that race, this filly check and was far. In the last one with Junior Alvarado, she was stuck in the pace, very close, and finished strongly, and she has more tactical speed than the 7. So this race of November 16, you need to ignore this race. She could defeat the number 7. So 2, 7 are the key horses. In the last leg, 1, 5, and 7. Midnight Prowler, 10 to 1 in the morning line. It's not in the Scotty picks, but I believe with Castellano could finally win a race in her campaign. So I'm using this gun runner as my top pick, adding the number 5 and 7, the number 5 weak pedigree, but it's second time now dropping class, and the number 7 2 acceptable races and dropping class. So 175, the number 1, I like her a lot. For the pick 6, this is the ticket. I'm not using a single. I mentioned 157 here in race number 6. I know that 3 is coming for a victory in this group, but now it's going to be very different, I believe. The number 9 with a good chance. The number 2, she is good at this level, and she has a very good closing kick. And the number 1 will run very well. She's going to run very well again. In race 7, it's a tough race, very tough. Brad Cox, clearly the trainer to beat here with Waymark, the 7, and the number 8, Autobahn. But this prospector is working very well. So despite the post position, I put 178. In race number 8, Murabeth, maybe it's a single, maybe. But I don't know. I'm looking for a better payout. I use the 3. It has tactical speed. David Egan aboard. He has enough to beat the number 5, and the number 8 is the speed of the race. And this horse worked very well. 59-2 for Steve Owens with Gaffalione. He was facing tougher competition in the past. Will go to the lead and careful. Could wear the field. But Murabet is a horse that you can consider in race 9. The number 4 looks very strong, but Brad Cox has the number 6, and the number 6 is coming from a strong victory. So I prefer to use them both, the number 4 and the number 6. If you want a surprise, the number 1 is the other option. And in race number 10, Lomax is dropping class, but the number 1 is running well at the distance, has a good pedigree, and the number 9 is dropping class as well and has enough to take the victory. And leaving out the 3, the second pick, has the potential to upset the race. It's a possibility, but 0 for 11. If I need to reduce the ticket, I'm taking the risk, leaving the number 3 out. If you include the number 3, obviously the ticket is going to be for $129, I believe. Let me do it here very quickly to finish this video. $129.60. Good luck with your bet at Gulfstream on Sunday.